My name is Naomi Pitcairn, and I'm almost retirement age. And I like to read and do art and be in nature and make trouble for bad people. Well, I came here because of going to Vital Brain, which is a neurofeedback place. And I went there because of hating doctors and getting angry at them. And I didn't want to get arrested, so I went to my neurofeedback, and they wanted me to come here, and I didn't really want to because I didn't think it would do anything. But eventually, when the neurofeedback started working, then I decided to listen to him and come here. And then my eyes started getting less flurry, and my foot stopped hurting as side effects, as well as not feeling as angry anymore. I was getting really mad at doctors, like to the point where I'd yell and stuff. They did some bad stuff to me. They deserved to be yelled at, but it wasn't getting me anywhere. The switch for me, apparently I'm not alone. I was reading a book called The Body Keeps a Score, and it was talking about stress and how it can linger, and they mentioned that neurofeedback had shown some promise to undo the stress. And I thought it was just stress, but when they did my brain scan, they said I had actually a brain injury. When they did the scan and showed a head injury, they said that I was at danger of premature dementia, so I didn't feel very good about it. But I was glad that I had an opportunity to hopefully reverse it. I didn't really know whether it would work or not, but there were so many good reviews that it was worth a try. The improvements that I saw when I started at Vital were very gradual. In the beginning, it didn't seem like very different, but about halfway through the training, there was a kind of a leveling feeling of calmness. It felt like very solid. That's when I started coming here to the hyperbaric, because then I thought, okay, this actually works. I might as well do it to the fullest. I was skeptical about hyperbaric before I came here because I had done one session and it didn't really seem to do anything. I guess it's kind of like exercising one time and wondering why you didn't lose weight. It definitely was cumulative. Like even the first couple times I came here, I didn't feel that different. It was about the third or fourth time I started to just feel changes. I did a few sessions, and the benefit I started feeling, besides like even feeling calmer, I guess, was that my left eye was not blurry anymore. And it's been blurry for 10 years. And since I've been going, it's gone out again a couple times, but it's been clear again for about half the time, and it wasn't clear for about 10 years. And I went to the doctor, and they didn't do anything. They didn't know what it was. It was kind of like having Vaseline in my left eye for years. Having it for the last 10 years, this blurriness in my eye was really unpleasant because I like to read. That's one of my favorite activities. And I also felt like nobody listened when I would tell them my eyes going blurry all the time. I got mixed diagnosed a bunch of times. They decided I'd had a vitreous hemorrhage, and then somebody else said I couldn't have because there was nothing in there that would have indicated that I did. So who knows, really? But if you look on Google, it wouldn't have maybe been that hard. Maybe doctors should look on Google. I don't know. So when I left the hyperbaric after maybe the fifth or sixth treatment, I noticed that I was like able to see better when I drove home, and I started doing this like a lot. And then I kept going. It kept getting better and better until I could see pretty good close too, which is kind of amazing. And it has gone out a couple times, but I'm not done my treatment yet. And I mean, just to be able to have it even sometimes after 10 years in flurry, it's like amazing. You guys called up and said, do I want to do your EyeBOX scan? And I just been reading about symptoms of eye movement, the relation between the two eyes, the problems that you can have that are actually symptoms of potentially brain injury or a tumor or something, which the doctors never looked into. But I didn't do that well on it. I had some issues down at the bottom I wasn't following, and that would make sense because it's a struggle to read a lot of times. It was nice to get a scan because then I had an objective marker, and next time I'll be waving it in the doctor's face, and to see the objective improvement, just with that treatment was very validating. Like, I knew something was wrong. And it was just great to see the numbers, and it was really good timing because I'd just been reading about that problem and wondering, is that why my eye is blurry? So yeah, apparently I had a brain injury a long time ago and didn't know it. I haven't noticed any improvement in energy or memory, no. But my foot feels a lot better. I have arthritic right foot, and was going to get surgery on it even, but then the doctor was not getting back to me, and I didn't feel confident in them, so I just put it off, and now it doesn't really hurt anymore, so no problem. Save the money on the surgery. So, and I would have had to be on one of those little scooters for 6 weeks and all that, so I was cool to skip the scooter. That's been very consistent. I'm looking down my foot here. My foot pain has been consistently not present, which is amazing. I mean, I was limping and stuff years ago. I was limping even. Not every day, all the time, but yeah. My experience working with Haley has been great. She's a lovely person, and I have limited chamber experiences, but they've been good. I mean, they have a nice little air conditioner in there, and they get you out if you're wanting to get out. Over the last 2 weeks, my life has improved a lot because I don't have to sit there dealing with my foot pain or limp along, and I can enjoy reading a lot more with better eyes. And I'm sure it's also augmenting my mental recovery, I guess you'd call it, my brain injury, which was making me really reactive. And now I still don't like doctors, but I don't have to go to jail for yelling at them. So I think if someone else is having problems like I was in, they could be a lot of different problems. I think for any kind of brain injury or any arthritis, apparently, and even apparently people getting dementia. I mean, I started reading, there's NIH papers about it, and it works on a lot of different symptoms. And I've had a lot of these symptoms for a long time, and I've wasted a lot of time going to doctors trying to deal with them. And I spent 8 months not going to doctors trying to deal with my symptoms in other ways, and I don't have any of them anymore. So don't always count on the doctor. I still know, I mean, they're good for penicillin, and they're good for a lot of things. They can cut you and stuff if you need to be cut, but you might not need to be cut. You might just be able to get help for numerous symptoms without going. Well, you're nice people here at HealthFit, and I really wish I'd gotten a chance to explore more of the services you offer. Honestly, I'm leaving town, but I really am into physical therapy too. I mean, I do a lot of things that could be considered physical therapy, and when I got the Medicare notebook, and I was just curious about pain management, and I turned to pain management, and they're talking about pills and getting you off pills or whatever with pills. And, that's not how old people should do pain management. We should be getting physical therapy, moving, getting oxygen to our cells, not lying on a couch taking a pill. It's just not going to work. And I don't think that Medicare is going to help. You have to help yourself and have to find what is out there, because doctors aren't talking about hyperbaric. They're not talking about neurofeedback. They're not talking about getting rid of my bleeding ulcer with diet, which I also did. So it's time to spend time elsewhere. And literally, I'm 65 almost, and I don't have any of my shoulder problem, my stomach problem. Between you guys and some other great people, I don't have any problems right now. If you're thinking about trying hyperbaric, you should do it, because it's made a tremendous difference. It's kind of life-changing, and You're not risking anything unless you have a bad doctor who won't let you out of your chamber. I'm just kidding. You're not risking anything, and you have so much to gain, and just because your doctor doesn't know about stuff doesn't mean it doesn't work. The NIH knows about it, as long as they still have a website.
Hey, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for our latest tips coming to you every week. Share this video with your family and friends. It might just make their day a little bit better. I'll see you soon.